Hey, citizens! Welcome back to the shit show. You've stepped into the Porcelain Palace. We are your hosts, Tiff and Dan. And today, we are actually getting to chat. I felt so alone last week because we didn't have an opportunity to talk at all. We didn't record an episode, and we didn't really have a chance to talk all that much last week.
Yeah. Yeah, you started the week off sick, I
Yes.
believe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we didn't do the episode.
Yeah. Oh, we did
And
talk on
then
that day because I called
we
you.
talked like a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like that was I think Wednesday when you called to say
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't do the episode, or maybe it was Tuesday when you said you wouldn't. No, it was Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
And then
hacking.
yeah, you were sick. You were actively sick. And then you had an event over the weekend, and I was
Mm-hmm.
busy at work, so we just didn't talk.
Yeah. I missed you.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. It's always so sad. But I know you have a story for me
Yeah,
and
I could
for
segue right out
us.
of that for the
Yeah.
sadness. Uh no, so a couple days after we talked, my aunt passed away, but
Oh,
she'd been sick for a while. So like I think she was in hospice for like a day or two and then passed away or something like that is
Dan,
what I
I'm
was
so
told.
sorry.
It's okay. Uh but yeah, no, she was like my dad's sister. My
Mm-hmm.
dad passed away in 2011. So like we saw her every once in a while, like for
Mm-hmm.
the last decade or so, or probably years, but like not like consistently. But I would talk to her. She would like, message me, call my birthday or whatever. Um, no, but so we went and like I was working. I found out Thursday morning, and then I had to go to work, which just sucked because like I was like,
Right.
I can't think about this now. I have to go to work, and then I'll come back
Right.
at like midnight and have to deal with it. So. Um, did that. My sister, who she had just gotten a new job,
Mm-hmm.
up with a bank that I think, like, she does PR stuff, but I think it's with a bank that is based in Massachusetts. So she, on Wednesday and Thursday, I think, was up in Massachusetts for training.
Okay.
And she had a wedding she was going to in upstate New York over the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
which she did go to. But so then she was like, I think I can make the funeral on Friday. So So we went, and yeah, she had just come back like the night before from Massachusetts, and she came and went to this thing, and so it was like, we're Jewish, so you bury pretty quickly, and then like you usually you would like sit shiva or whatever, which is just like
Mm-hmm.
hang out at the person's house and whatever for like
Right.
a week or so. My cousin's their mom, who passed away, they well, at least the one that like people gather with a lot, lives in New Jersey.
Mm.
So that's where they were doing all that stuff. So my sister and I, the funeral was up here on Long Island though, because that's where she was from, and the rest of her family is, well, most of the rest of her family is buried. I'll get into that in a minute. So whatever, nice ceremony, whatever. Burial happened, and then my sister and I realized we're like, oh, like since our dad passed away, like we haven't been to see like the plot or whatever.
Oh.
I don't know what it's called. So I was like, you want to check that out while we're here, I guess? She was like, sure. So we go to like I don't know what to call it, the house with the information center inside.
I
Like
think the
they have like,
information center would make sense.
yeah, they don't,
I
yeah,
don't know
I
if
don't
it
know what
has a
the,
special name for a cemetery.
yeah, I don't know. So we go in there and we give them my dad's name, which
Mm-hmm.
it's like my last name's Ween, so his name was Joel. I don't think he can get doxxed because he's dead, so I think it's okay.
Well, they could
Uh,
find his grave. I don't know.
I don't know if they can. Here we go. No, so my sister and I get like the information. They hand us like a little map. They're like, oh, like it's this section right outside the house. Uh, here's the exact
Mm.
location. They write like a letter for a row, and then like we're walking around trying to find it. So we're walking around and we pass like there's like we first of all didn't look at the thing to really see anything. We're like, oh, he's right there. Like this shouldn't be too hard. And then we realize how deep it is. So like we're walking through all the rows and we
Yeah.
pass one stone. We're like, that's close. That's Joel Wiener. And we just keep walking. And we look at the map and my sister goes, oh, it says he's in row B here. And I'm like, or she looked at the map. I didn't get to look at it yet. So I was like, all right. And so we go to row B, which is pretty far away. So like we're
Yeah.
walking a lot. Um, so we go we go all the way there. We're looking
It's
around.
an
We're like,
adventure.
it's not here anywhere. Like, can I see this paper? And she was reading for some reason. It's printed on the paper. Like there's a section that says like B1, but it
Uh-huh.
has nothing to do with it. It says row somewhere else, and there's the letter J right next to it.
Oh.
She's like, let's go find row J. And and so we walk back the other direction. And so we're looking some more. And we pass Joel Wiener again. And we have the thought, I think she heard us wrong and gave us the wrong person.
Sure.
So we go back to the information house and
Mm-hmm.
we talk to the lady again. There's like a little line this time. So we're like, I think you gave us the wrong person. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And like she makes sure she spells it right this time. And she's like, oh, it's all the way like in the corner of the cemetery. So like nowhere near where we were. We could have been walking for like hours and not
And
found it.
never found it. Yeah.
And so okay, so now we're going. We know where to look for the row now on the sheet.
Uh-huh.
We go all the way there, and we look up, and there's like a gas station like right outside, like the cemetery. I'm like, next time we're looking for it, we could just like look for the
Find the gas
Valero.
station.
And like it's like he always said he wanted to be buried near a gas station. No, no. Um, but like we're cracking jokes like that, like whatever. Um, so we find so at the time in which my parents got married, so this is the 80s. I
Sure.
guess they thought it was a good idea to buy uh, a plot deal of 4 plots for the price of two, whatever
Yeah.
the hell it was.
Yeah.
So my mom's parents are buried there.
Uh-huh.
My mom has the other plot there,
Yeah.
which obviously not used yet. She is alive.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dad is also buried in that section. So we find like we're looking again. We like we're because it's like a few rows per row, really.
Right. Yeah.
So we're looking again, like, are we not going to find it again? When then we see like we come around the corner and we see, okay, there's my mom's maiden name, which I won't dox. She is alive, uh, and my and Ween on the headstone. And so like, okay, this must be where we're in the right spot now, because like it has to be the right spot. We see like my
Right.
grandparents like headstones, and we're looking down, and we're like, we missing something here? And so we like look over like to the right or like backwards. I'm like, no, it would have to be like here.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out no one ever bought a headstone when he passed away.
No.
So he's just in it.
Dad.
I guess it's technically in an unmarked grave,
Oh my
because
God.
no one
Well,
ever marked it. But it is like someone
it
has a
is
location of it, so it's not
it
like
yeah.
completely unmarked. But we were like, ooh,
Oh
I guess that never
no.
happened. Because like with a Jewish cemetery, you just start to
It
bury the person, but you're not there until the grass grows back and then they put the headstone on.
yeah, I was like, isn't it a year later they do
Maybe,
the
but
revealing of the headstone?
yeah. So we're like laughing. We're like, oops.
That
But no.
year didn't happen. Oh
So
God.
so like when my dad passed away, he was dating some woman who he liked a lot, but like they were up in Vermont and stuff, and like
Sure.
she was putting together the funeral stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call
Okay.
it. And
Yeah.
my aunt didn't really like her and like didn't want to deal with her at all. So
Mm.
like I think she was mostly like trying to get my aunt to like become part of the process. And my aunt was like, her brother died. She was like really sad and didn't want to deal with this person who she did not consider family.
Right.
She was only like they were only dating for like 2 or 3 years, I think. So
That's I feel like that's
yeah.
significant enough. Two or
Well, like
three
you have to also
years.
realize my dad was married 3 times.
Okay.
He would have been divorced 3 times if he could afford it. He was like dead broke. He's buried with all his valuables, which are just his bones. Uh,
Gotcha. Okay.
that's literally nothing. So so like I guess no one ever paid for it. And so like my sister and I were like, I can't like, is it really expensive? Like we have no idea. We're like, is it really
They
expensive?
are
Like
kind of expensive.
they're
Yeah.
not that expensive though, to the point
Mhm.
where 15 years goes by and you can't afford one.
Yeah, that's
If we had
true.
known about it back then, we
You
could
would
have
have.
easily. I think like on the cheaper side of things, it's like 400 or $500.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not nothing, but it's not that much. So we were
Mm-hmm.
like, we'll
You're
figure it
like, I
out.
guess I
Like
gotta
I guess,
save up.
but we were like, I guess there's no rush at this point.
It's been 15 years.
It's been like 15 years. No one's mentioned it, which means we're the first people to visit him, probably
Oh, poor
knowingly.
dad. Oh,
Yeah. But yeah. So I was like, at least we got a funny story out of it.
That
So I told my
is.
sister, and then she went to her wedding, and I'm hoping did not tell this morbid story, but
Wait, her wedding or
no,
the
no, no.
wedding
She went to the
just
wedding she was
attending?
going to.
Oh, okay,
The one
okay.
it's a friend of hers from high school was getting
Okay.
married.
I
Yeah.
was like, whoa. I was like,
No, no,
crazy
no,
stack
no.
of
Yeah,
events.
she
Yeah.
went to her wedding. I of course didn't go. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
It was her friend. It was just a friend's wedding. Actually, one of it's her friend is actually the younger brother of one of my friends who was there, but I wasn't.
Oh,
I was
okay.
not. I'm not friends with the little brother, so I'm not there.
Yeah.
I wasn't too hurt about it. I had
You're
to.
all good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was the little story that I wanted to save for this.
Oh my God.
I
It I'm so sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
sending you a virtual hug.
You don't have to do any of that right now, at least. But but no, it's like yeah, I'd say most people who have told the story to got a laugh out of it. One person seemed appalled.
Oh, some people are sensitive about those things, you know.
Yeah, I guess,
Um,
but like it's not their end.
I do think that it's funny that there is a Joel Wiener at the same
I mean,
cemetery.
here's the thing: it's a Jewish cemetery. I feel like there's not a lot of variety in the Jewish names group, so
There's
you're
just a
gonna
lot
find a
of
lot of
wieners.
repeats. I mean, it's more popular than my last name.
Yeah.
Like in
I'm
general,
sure it is. Yeah. People do
there are
like
more of them in
wieners.
general. Yeah, my by the way, my dad, his side of the family is so wacky. Like they with the names, if we're just gonna
Hmm.
quickly do name stuff, his his dad, oh his dad, yeah, his dad is who I'm named after, and
Okay.
so his dad and his brother were like their parents moved over from Poland, Russia, whatever, like that
Sure.
general area,
Yeah.
back in like the early 1900s. And I guess they were trying to like assimilate to society. I think I've told you this before, but I haven't told
Yes,
the
you have.
podcast this.
Hmm.
Yeah, so my grandfather's middle name, so he's Daniel Boone Ween,
Hmm.
and his brother's George Washington Ween, which I always thought was funny since I found out like 5, 6 years ago. Like they were just like, how do we assimilate as quickly as possible to
George
America?
Washington.
Let's just like copy some folk hero names.
Yeah. I do think that's really funny. I enjoy that a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably were coming over if it was depending, I guess, how early. It was probably pre, it was after World War One, but
Yeah,
pre
they
World War
were
Two, if they were in
I
the
would
Polandish area. It wasn't.
Yeah, they were it was probably maybe even during World War I.
Mm,
Just because I don't think it was affecting that area as much, but like they were more affected by like there were like pogroms and stuff being set up for like Jews in that
right.
area, and so
Yeah.
people were like, let's get the fuck out of here before it gets worse. And
They were smart. You know, they were like,
yeah,
"Ah, I see something happening."
it didn't get better for them.
Yeah.
So here they I guess had a better time.
Yeah.
So they had a family if nothing else.
Yeah. It's about like during World War II or right after is when my dad's grandparents moved over. Was around that time.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Your family's so much younger than mine. Mine just stretches out so much over a longer period of time because everyone
Yeah.
had kids like later on, I think.
Yeah. I mean, my mom's side of the family's crazy. They traveled a lot, and I think we were here a lot earlier on their end. But yeah, my dad's side, they came straight from Germany.
Yeah, my I know my mom's side, they came over again, like it's a lot of it's like with especially with Jews coming over, it's like they just kind of went to a
Mm.
random spot and then they came over. So like I think I had a relative who was in England for a bit, one who definitely was in Vienna, Austria. They all came like they're the
Yeah.
generation that like came over here on my mom's side, but they like settled in, like Hoboken, New Jersey. And I think my grandma used to brag about like she grew up down the street from like Sinatra's parents.
Okay, that's a cool brag.
But like, I don't know. It's parents. It's not as cool, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not as cool. I mean, it's like well, it's not the same in terms of that's a cool one. Mine's like a scary one, is I don't live too far from Jeffrey Dahmer's grandma's house.
Okay. Well, hopefully no meals were shared.
Yeah. So there you go. Um, but yeah, okay. Segue into what I want to talk about.
Less morbid shit.
Yeah, what are you talking about? They're on equal playing field of
We'll see. We'll see.
story. Well, Dan already knows this because I've been sending him the TikToks of it. But
Yeah.
there's this new trend about this prank where these wives or girlfriends or whatever are pranking their partners with making them think they drank their pee. Because we all know people love to steal the beverages that,
Yeah.
we reserve for us. And I think it's freaking hilarious how visceral their reaction is to being like, did you just drink that? That was my pee. And they're like, "Ugh!" And then they start
I
like
that
freaking out.
that makes me think it's a little staged, honestly. Because at
I
that point, I feel like you've already drank it and you didn't die, and you're like, well,
you
I guess
can
that's the thing.
drink
I feel like
pee.
no, I know. I just feel like my reaction to that would just be like, oh, well, I guess that's why it was gross. Like that would probably be where my reaction ended.
You're like, I just drank urine. Ugh.
I'd be like, that apple juice tasted weird,
That's
and
kind of
that's it.
what they put salt
Yeah,
in apple juice
it
and
was like salt and
like,
vinegar, I think,
yeah,
in
and
apple
also
juice.
vinegar too. Um, and yeah, so it tastes nasty and they're like, "What is this?" And then they're like, "That's my pee." And their reaction just gets me. Like I
Yeah, they keep doing
burst
these
out
faces
laughing.
where they're like,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, like it feels like you're hamming it up.
Oh, no. I feel like the first one I sent you maybe. The second one, I
It looks
felt
like the
like
same
that was
reaction in the second.
a real reaction from both the people that were in that car and drank it. And but I feel like the part where the guy threw it on his friend, he did that on purpose. Like I don't think that was an accident.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
of
he
the
caught
opinion that
on.
I think both are
Yeah.
staged.
I no. I don't want to believe that because that would
Okay, you
spoil my
cannot believe
fun.
it all you want, but I know that this has piqued your interest as something you are more interested in getting involved with. Uh,
No.
no, I messaged you and I was like, I think you need to get off of pee talk or pee drinking talk.
Yeah. I just think it's so funny. I just think it's a good gag. It's a good prank. It's harmless and it
Is it
teaches them a lesson
harmless?
about stealing drinks, okay? Maybe you shouldn't just chug the
Okay,
beverage of
here's the
someone
thing about
else.
here's the thing about stealing drinks, as you're calling it. These are people who are in, like, I'm guessing supposedly, if it's even real, committed relationships
Yeah.
where she's handing him an open cup of liquid and saying, "Hold this for me," and then like he takes
That
a
I
sip.
didn't
Like,
say drink this for me. I said
no,
hold.
but at the same time, it's not like he's like sneaking into the fridge and it has like her name on it, and he's like, "I gotta see what's in there."
It's still stealing. They still took a drink of it.
Yeah. Also, who puts pee in an open cup for a car ride? That's silly.
I know. Both were in a car and I thought that was ridiculous. And I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like they were not thinking rationally about that. The other girl was smart though. She was like,
But
I was gonna
it's
take a pregnancy test.
that's not how that works either. You don't pee and then like wait an hour and then pour it on top.
Well, no, some people do pee in a cup and then put the stick in the cup.
But not in a car.
Well, she's explained she wanted to do it with
This is
both of
bullshit.
them.
It's just bullshit. It's you can do it with both of
It's an
them, not in a
unlikely
car.
scenario. I will give you that. It's an unlikely
Yeah.
scenario, but she did have a backstory, and I appreciated the effort
What
that
is the
she.
prank called? Does the prank have a name? Like, is it a
It's the
specific
pee
thing?
drinking prank, I think. I
I
don't
feel like
know.
because like I know like golden
Boyfriend drinks my
shower, like
pee. I
golden
don't know.
shower is a thing. I feel like it has to be golden something.
I don't know. It didn't say that. It just was like, I
I
tricked
know.
my
I'm just
boyfriend
saying
into drinking my pee.
there should be a name. That's all I'm saying
Why
to
don't you name
qualify
it?
it. Uh, I was trying to think of something like actually like before because I was gonna like text it to you when I said like get off of drinking pee talk and I couldn't. Or pee drinking talk, but like golden switcheroo. I don't know.
Golden switcher. Oh God, the golden drink, I don't know. Um, the P-tastic
The cup op.
cup OP. I don't know. I have no idea what it should be called. It's just the pee drinking prank.
Sure.
Yeah. I would never do it to someone because I would immediately lose. Everyone would know I'm pranking them. I'd I'd hand them the cup and I'd be like, big smile.
I think this reminds me of, I'm pretty sure it was um like my brother and me, that podcast. I think they came up with this. I'm not 100% sure of that though.
Mm.
Where like they had made shirts, I think. I'm pretty sure it was shirts. It was something that said like Ted Cruz loves the feeling of pee running, like his own pee running down his leg or something like that.
Okay.
And like the idea is like you can't get sued because then he'd have to go to court and prove that he doesn't love that.
Well, it's also a
It's
joke.
also obviously a joke, but
Yeah.
like yeah. But like that was
So it would
they were
have no
talking about like
case.
they're like we can't get sued because then he'd have to go to court and like pee on himself and then prove that he doesn't like it. Like
Yeah, I'd be like, ugh.
yeah, I think it was like loves the feeling of pee running down his leg or something.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, of course it's dumb.
I like dumb jokes like that. Oh man. Bodily fluids used to gross me out. I know I talked about that on like a previous episode.
And yet you're
Um,
bringing them up.
but I think well now it's different. I was just gonna say, I
I
think
think
I've
because they're out of body fluids now. Once they leave the body, you're fine with it. You're like, oh, this isn't a cup. This is completely separate.
this is a
And also
completely separate idea.
also it's not really pee.
Yeah. It's no, I think I got over it. I I think I got over my weird.
Let's explore that a little bit. What events caused you to get over this bodily fluids fear?
I honestly don't know. I still get self-conscious when using public restrooms. Like I still don't
Okay.
love it,
That's
but
different. That's a different category, I think.
no, but it's like it stems from not liking bodily fluids, so I don't want anyone to know that I have bodily fluids or bodily functions in general. Like
And that's
I
why that's
don't
why I do bloodletting every night to make sure I have no blood left in my body. I hate those bodily fluids.
it freaks no, even that freaks me out. Like
Well,
when
that
I
freaks me
start
out
to
seeing someone do that. Yeah.
no, when I start thinking about that there's cells in my body or like the way that our mouth looks when we talk or chew or like how we swallow, like as I start to talk about it, it like starts to freak me out. I've gotten a lot better about it where I actually can talk about all these things without like wanting to rip my skin off. But it was like when I was younger, I'd like literally like start to freak out because it was just nasty to me, like how our bodies worked. I was like, it's too weird and I don't understand it. And then I took biology class and maybe I got a little bit better
It's
about it
like,
because
okay, I
I
kind of
started to
understand, but not really.
understand. Yeah.
But I don't get it. What point does the colon come out and do cancer commercials? You ever see that fucking commercial for like the at-home colonoscopy or whatever?
No.
It's like
What?
I forget what it's fucking called, but they have like uh a humanoid colon that's like their mascot. Oh, I gotta fucking find this. It
A mascot
there
that's a
used to be
colon?
yeah, colon commercial mascot. I'm just gonna search that. It's gonna come up right away.
That seems so disturbing to me on like so many
Co-
levels.
It's it's so the product was I think Cologuard. Oh no,
Cologuard.
Cologuard is the box that walks around. Where's the other one? It's like it's this gross. It's not, I mean not that gross. It just looks like intestines, like walking around with like a smile and it's talking. You're like what?
I mean, you know what? They were getting creative. They were like, this is the thing, so let's just do the thing. People will remember it,
Yeah, I don't know. I can't
you
find
know?
the exact mascot for, but
Like the
if I come
Colts
across
have a
something,
horse as a mascot, and that I get it. They have like a horseshoe as a logo. Is Colts like a type of horse?
I think it is a
Is that
horse.
why they're named
Yes.
that?
Like a colt is not the gun. A horse. A colt is a young male horse,
Okay.
usually below 4 years old. So the baby
You know
horses.
what? That makes a lot of sense now because Blue, who's their mascot, is like very immature and childish. So it
Or
makes
that
a
could
lot of
just be because
sense.
he's a mascot.
No, I've seen a lot of mascots. he's crazy. I was like, he kind of acts like a toddler. That makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah,
He acts
so
like a kid who's just like given all the sugar and no parental supervision.
yeah, I feel like there's like that makes a decent mascot though, because you want to be able to relate to kids, because that's who it's for, really, in the first place.
Right. Yeah.
We had
I,
my friend I went to college with. I don't think she listens to this, but if she does, I'll find out. I won't say her name, but she had a at least in college she had like a deep fear of mascots.
oh no.
And so occasionally, like we went to a pretty small school, so like if we went to watch like a game or something, so Cortland's around. So there's two schools, uh, in upstate New York. They're both part of the SUNY
Uh-huh.
program. There's Oneonta, which is more known for like people. The nickname was like Stonyonta, like for like
Mm.
people smoking weed and stuff. And then there was Cortland, where I went, where it's more known for drinking and like just like gym teachers. They're both the Red Dragons. So
Okay.
like, but our mascot, their mascot was just the Red Dragon, and ours was Blaze. And so like, yeah, it just sounded like someone was making like a weird joke, and they should have switched mascots. But anyway,
Mm.
so we would
Mm-hmm.
see this mascot. Just like this doofy little fucking mascot, have the tongue hanging out the side of its mouth. It wasn't that scary looking. It wasn't like a scary dragon.
Yeah.
But like every time we got near the guy in the suit, she'd start freaking out. She's like, "Get away! Get away! Get away!"
Does she not? I'm guessing she was
I
also
think
scared of like Halloween because
no,
everyone.
she loved Halloween. Actually, she
What?
always she always
Why was she
dressed up.
freaked out?
I don't know. She always dressed up as a dead version of something normal. So it was like dead. One year she was like dead Toad, like from Mario, like stuff like that. So I have no idea where this fear comes from. The one year I think she had the worst time. She tried to be a Smurfette, and she put liquid latex all over her body, and it didn't work out well.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would. That doesn't sound like a great
But
idea.
but anyway, like fucking afraid of mascots for no reason. So
Yeah, that's
I'm not
funny.
sure if that got any better. I haven't been in the same area as she has been around a mascot in over
Just ask her.
too long a period of time.
You're like, do you still have this fear?
I think like at one point she was like, I'm not that afraid of him anymore, but I can't remember how long ago that was either. So
Yeah. I think in high school, well, I know our mascot was a wildcat. You know,
okay,
we were the West Wildcats, and our rival team was the North School, which was the Spartans.
these are lazily named
And
schools.
what?
These are lazily named schools.
Lazy? Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, for
like
sure.
this
Uh,
is West School. This is North School. We also hate East School and South School. Don't even get us started on Central
There
School.
was no East School. The East was the lake. And in my hometown, we get a little upset about that because everyone's like, oh, what about the East side? You have the West. And we're like, it's the frickin' lake. Go to school on the lake, you fish.
So
Um,
the fish are in school. They're the
yeah,
schools of
exactly.
fish.
Um,
You should hate them. They're rivals.
yeah. But I think his name was Wiley. Wiley the Wildcat.
Oh, what? That's kind of shitty. Just because Wile E. Coyote's so widely known that I feel like you're wasting Wiley on a non-coyote.
I think his name was Wiley. I
It's very
can't actually
possible. I
remember.
could see them being like Wildcats. What Wiley? There we go.
Yeah, done, named. But we weren't the sports school. Like we had sports and
Yeah.
like our girls teams were always really great
Mhm.
in my memory. But North was the sports school. We were like the art school. So we were more
Okay.
about like the academics and choir and things like that. Like we were rated higher in all
Gotcha.
those other subjects, but sports was
Yeah.
the north side.
Around here, we have more like every town has its own school, like high
Mm,
school kind of thing. So you don't have as many areas where it's just like northwest type stuffs.
sure.
We were the Cyclones though. I don't think we had an actual physical mascot, but
Yeah, I
there
was
was a
like, how do you
drawing of
mascot that?
there was like a drawing of like a an angry storm looking thing.
Err.
Like it looked like a tornado, honestly, even though it's not really what a cyclone is. It's more of a hurricane, but the
You
other
might
way.
as well just go Cyclops. if you're gonna go cyclone,
But
just
yeah, either way,
add.
again, we were also not really a sports school.
Yeah.
Our girls soccer was like they won a bunch of state championships, and one of the girls, my one of the guys I went to in my grade, his younger sister ended up on Team USA actually, which is
Oh,
pretty cool. Because I only
that
knew
is
her
cool.
from like the bus when we went to camp together, like when I was like little. So like
Mm-hmm.
I saw her playing with Barbies when she was like 6, and then I saw her on TV playing for Team USA when she's an
You're
adult.
like, oh, whoa.
Like yeah, and like their family was like athletes and stuff, so like it made sense. Like
Yeah.
he got drafted, he was like drafted in the MLB draft at one point. Didn't get very far, but still better than
Yeah.
most people. Uh, but yeah, so uh, yeah, we were more of an academics school as well. Like we were for while I was there at least, just because of me. No, before I even started going there, but then while I was there also, it was like one of the top schools in the country.
Oh,
Based
sure.
on factors that like I'm pretty sure are mostly bullshit.
Mm,
Because we had this program, it was the IB program, which was like this international baccalaureate
sure.
program, which is you, you could take some of those classes and they were supposedly more advanced and they got you like college credit or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
More
I
so
took a
than
lot of classes
yeah,
like that in high
like there was
school.
AP and then there was IB and there were two separate things, but they both got you college credit and I don't know. But anyway, I think it's tanked in the years since because they tried to save money various ways.
Yeah.
But I don't go there anymore, so I don't really give a fuck.
And you don't have kids in the system, so why
I do
would you?
not have kids in the system that I know of. No, I don't have kids in the system.
That I know.
I don't think it's even
Dan.
possible for me to have kids in that particular system because I don't think anyone that I've had sex with lives anywhere near that school.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You're safe. Your your potential children are maybe going to better
That
or worse schools.
I don't think there are any. I think I would have heard something by now. It's not like I've been
Yeah,
like
yeah,
blocking
yeah.
everyone's number except for sales calls.
Maybe their mama mean it.
Sales calls like you have a kid. No, they're all sales calls like we have a loan for you if you want it. And I'm like, no, I don't want it. And they're like, you know the apartment building you own? And I'm like, no, because I don't. I lived in an apartment somewhere once. Is that the one you're talking about? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't own it.
Yeah, so. Okay. Well, we got off on a crazy tangent. I had a perfect
Of
segue.
course. Okay.
Uh,
Oh, we'll go back. Drinking pee is so much fun. All right, your segue.
uh, speaking of things people are into. uh, I wanted to kind of talk about. I think I definitely probably have told you the story in the past, but
Yeah.
was when I as I
Hold on,
was
hold on, hold on. When I did that earlier, it was something that I didn't bring up before the episode. You brought this earlier. I want to talk about it today. And you remember like the thing that I told you about and we talked about? I was like, yeah. So you're like, I think I've told you about it in the past. It's just such bullshit. I'm calling it out right now.
it's true. Um, but the reason why I was thinking about it was because of the pee thing, and then when you were like, get off pee talk or whatever, and pee's fetishized and whatever.
Yeah,
There's someone's into anything, right? Like, what's that
just about.
rule?
Yeah, but I don't know. I want to say it's Rule 34, but I don't know if that's Rule 34 anymore. Now in my
I,
head it turned into something else since
I don't know. Rule 42. I don't know what the rule is.
I think it's Rule 34, but I'm gonna look
I'm
it up
gonna believe
quickly.
you because I don't know. But it was making me think about that. And back when I was a youngin', I
Yep,
started
Rule 34. Sorry.
34.
If it exists, there's porn of it.
Yeah. Exactly. So, um, as I was thinking about that, it made me think about back in the day where I still am a freelance writer, but I'm a different type of freelance writer. I have a very specific thing, which is game, right? Like I
Yeah.
only freelance in the gaming world.
Yeah, back when you were more
Or
scattershot freelance.
in the, yeah, yeah. When I was younger, I was 18 and needing money, I'd kind of just do whatever. And I kept freelancing.
I feel like that story usually leads somewhere else besides writing. But
Yeah, well, it was kind of like that. As I kept it up, just because I enjoyed writing and, why not get paid for it on an occasion? a job came up, and it in the description it said that it was going to be course material for a school, right? And so I submitted a bid being like, yeah, I could do that. Here's my resume. And then I had like an interview, which was just like a chat box, essentially. Like it wasn't a face-to-face interview. And most of the time it was just over messages on this platform. And he goes, I need you to have an open mind. And I was like, oh shit. That was like instantaneous red flag. I was like, this is
So you were like,
not
I'm in.
this is not what a simple school, course book.
You were
That
like, I'm gonna
was
be writing about social studies or science.
right. I was like, oh, okay, like whatever. So I'm studious. Um, and so he's like, I need you to have an open mind. And I was like, okay, sure. I have an open mind. What are you trying to teach? And he goes, first, I need to know your limits, sweetheart. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And he asked if I had ever heard about BDSM before
Hmm.
or anything like that. And I told him, I go, yes, I've heard of it. I'm not well versed in that world, but I am aware of it. And he goes, okay, well, this would be a great learning experience for you too, then, if you've ever had any interest. And I'm like, so what are you wanting me to write? Because at this point, I'm invested. I need to know what the fuck this
Yeah,
book is going to be about.
if nothing else, curiosity.
Yeah, I was like, this sounds like it's going to be a great story. And it is one. I still tell it to this day, obviously.
Hmm.
Um, and so he goes on to explain that he is a dom and he has a house in which he has his submissives come to, and he works with them, like the casual sex worker, but in the sense that it's legal. I guess in the way that he was doing it. I didn't really look it up, but it's something. It's not like sex. It's like essentially you're submitting and things are happening to you. I don't understand. Obviously, this is not my world, and I didn't end up writing it. So, um,
Yeah.
but uh, he was explaining that he wanted a pamphlet made, uh, which was easy enough, of what it is he does. Like, this is the house, right? And then he wanted an actual course book, though, with different sections for different classes that he was essentially offering, or like needing submissives to go through depending on like the different services that he was doing for them. Um, one of them being like anal training or sex toy education or vaginal fisting. There's things like that.
I mean, they're all pretty specific. I think you can attain from what they're called, what they're about.
Yeah, 100%. It's pretty clear what I'm gonna learn, in which I did learn about those certain subjects because he gave me the material
Okay.
to essentially look at, and then it was interesting. Not, not something I think I'd be into,
Yeah,
based off of what I
you seem like
learned.
more of an anal fisting type of girl.
Obviously, I'm all about the shit. Um, so Uh, so anyway, he's essentially giving me the rundown of the different topics that he wants the lessons to be about that are going to be in this course book, and he's well organized. He was definitely ready for someone to come in and do the thing. The only I would have written it. I wouldn't have really had an issue with doing that. The issue was the logic started to break in my brain, and then he started like irritating me because he would only allow me to call him sir. he would correct me. He'd be like, and it's a part of the Dom thing. I'm assuming, because like he had his name obviously for the work project, and then I'd be like, I'm just gonna make up a fake name because I don't want to dox or whatever.
You should just go with
Uh,
the name Dom. Every time you say Dom, I've been thinking of Dom Toretto from fucking the Fast and Furious, and I know that's not what you're
it's
talking
him.
about. But that's why I almost laughed the first time you said that. Uh,
I'm gonna say Charles.
obviously,
Okay.
it's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be crazy. I feel like that's a really weird situation where there probably is someone who considers himself a Dom whose name is
It's
Dom,
Dom.
and
Yeah.
it's probably very confusing when he
Oh,
tries
for
to
sure.
explain to people anything.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Um so
also could be a woman,
Charles.
Dominica or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. So with Charles, I'd be like, "So Charles, I could probably get this done in about the course of a month, whatever." And he'd be like, "Sweetheart, we've talked about this. You have to call me sir." And I was like, and like I was screaming in my bed. I was like, this is so fucking weird. And I was like, this guy, like who I'm working for him. This is so inappropriate. And then he started asking if I'd ever consider being a sub. And I was like, no, I like control too much. And he goes, they all think they do until I have a turn
yeah,
with them. And I'm like,
it feels
go
like this
away.
guy's more so than needing someone to actually write this. He's looking for someone like to also be in that kind of a relationship with at the same time and just like
Yeah,
find them
like
through this instead.
well, I don't know if that's the case because he did want it written. Like he was well organized and he was essentially like, here's the
Yeah,
materials, here's
that's why I'm
whatever.
thinking he could fucking write it himself. He just like was looking for someone to make write it, and he was excited about that possibility. I think
Maybe,
that's what I've
but
taken away from the story. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know. Charles is his own man. That is for sure. But yeah, that's why I ended up not taking the job was I was like, this is too weird. This is not professional. And I'm not going to be your sub. So
Yeah, there you go.
he was very sad when I said that I was not going to take the project. He's like, I had such high hopes for you. And
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
again like just stop talking,
sorry,
dude. Uh,
sir.
yeah. So
Nope. Yeah.
yeah, I
That's
I can see why if you're doing that and that's the way you're him, you'd have trouble finding someone to do your thing. Unless literally the thing, well, again, that's why I'm suggesting. I think his idea is like I can find someone who wants to be a sub, and then like writing this is part of their thing too.
yeah. I mean, I understand that people are interested in that and
I'm
that
sure
like
someone would be interested in it, but like
yeah, if
you weren't.
people don't, some people like to give up control and, it's both a nice thing for them as well as like a sexual thing. And that's for them, you know. I was looking for a professional
Hmm.
relationship.
No, of course, yeah. You're like I need to get some writing projects.
Yeah, I was like, I want to get paid, but I don't want to be sexually harassed while doing it.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? If it's something you love, you're never sexually harassed in your life,
That is
or
not the
something like
term.
that. Something like that.
It's okay. The term you're talking about irritates me as an entrepreneur who works in their hobby field of like you never work, if you do what you love, you never work a day in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
life, right?
Which of
That's
course
a
I'm implying
fucking
also.
lie. Yeah, I was like, you work harder than you've
No,
ever worked a
I think
day
if
in
you
your
do it, if you do what you love for work, it ruins that thing for you a
life.
little bit.
It does a little bit. It takes away the simple enjoyment of the thing
Yeah,
because now
like
there's pressure.
I
And
work in sports and I just like can't watch them the same way, and I just like
mhm.
hate hearing people who don't know what's because I know what's going on most of the time, and I kind of did before too, but like I hate when people don't understand it at all, but they still want to be as into it, but they don't want to think about it at all, and so
Right.
they don't. They're just like there's like why does this guy fucking suck so much? I'm like he got hurt 3 weeks ago. His arm's barely hanging on by a thread. Like stuff like that. Like I understand why he's not playing that well. It makes sense. There's more going on
Right.
than just like he didn't win me some monies.
Yeah.
So
I get
whatever.
that. I can't even read a book without dissecting it and thinking as a developmental or line editor. Like I'm sitting there reading every single thing. I'm like, And it turns reading off for me a little bit because I'm like, I have to really get in a headspace where I'm not work focused, and that's
Yeah.
never. Um, but I will say this. It it doesn't feel like I'm not working a day in my life. It makes all the stress of working worth it. I don't feel nearly as drained or depressed or worn down or burned out. Even though if I was doing the hours that I was doing for any other job, I would feel like that. I
Yeah.
I just enjoy what I do because it is the thing that I love. But it definitely takes away some of the pastime enjoyment of, sitting down with a book or playing a game. Because there's always a part in my brain that's like trying to analyze it as an author or game
Yeah.
developer. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
But today we have a fun game
Oh, okay.
to play.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't know things now. What?
Yeah. What? Oh my God. I was talking to the listeners, Dan, okay? Um, we're going to play a new game I made up this week called Factor Flush. And essentially, we're going to each come up with 5 facts that are either real or not real. And so Dan and I have to guess which fact is a legitimate fact or which one is the false one. Um, so which
Is
one
there
does
supposed to
flush
be
down the
one
toilet?
false one, or is there? Because I literally for all of these, I wrote down the real version and a fake version, so I can kind of switch between them as I see
I
fit. So, like, is there supposed to be one fake one and 4 real ones, or how are we doing this?
I was in my idea was that essentially we each have 5 of them or
Okay,
more,
yeah,
depending on
I
how
did
long
5,
we.
but yeah, I can make up
Yeah.
more shit too,
Yeah.
or just
I
say real
have.
stuff.
Yeah. So, but essentially, there's 5 facts, period. But we get to decide however many are like
Okay,
the
so
real or
basically, you just want to get the most points guessing correctly,
correct.
fake or real. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So it's up to you as the fact giver how many flushes you're wanting to put in there versus how many facts you're wanting to put in
Hey,
there.
I already got a flush by you right now because I did not write a false answer for every one of them. Only the ones that I knew I was going to lie about. This
There
does
you
not count as
go.
part of the game.
Awesome. I learned a few things while doing this game, though.
Okay. I don't know if I learned anything. I just found some facts I kind of already knew, but I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of fun.
No, I learned ones that I was like, I had to actually heavily research because I was like, what?
I tried to research into the actual porcelain palace to find out facts about it,
Oh,
and I gotta
sure.
tell you, there's not much available online. I couldn't, it did not work out, so I just abandoned that idea. But I wanted to know more. I wanted to be like, how many stalls are there? And like, it didn't tell me much of anything except for the fact that they were going to have, and this is not one of my things, but they were going to have a like. I don't know if it's a brothel type thing or a
Mm-hmm.
sex positive area. And the Chinese government shut it down right before they were supposed to open it. So in the actual version of the Porcelain Palace, just yeah, I was like, that's interesting, I guess, but it's not really a fact or
No.
anything. That's just kind of like I wish I knew more still. But there was a Canadian article written about it, and they were like, I got fucking paywalled, and I was like, fuck that,
I
I don't
got
care
paywalled.
enough.
You're like,
Yeah,
fuck
I
this.
clicked on the article. I was like, I'm ready to read it, and then it was like, I saw that it loaded up for 2 seconds, and it went for 49 cents a month. I'm like, nope, I'm out. Not worth it.
Oh man. Okay. Are you ready?
Uh, hold on, I'm opening my notes. Yes, now I'm ready.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. The Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world and has 212 stories.
Say that again.
The Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, has 212 stories, like
Burj
floors,
Khalifa.
like that's how many
I
stories tall it is.
Is that the one that's in like Saudi Arabia?
I think it's in Dubai. I probably
Dubai?
should have written that down too, but I did not write that part of the note down.
Okay, because I think that's where the tallest building in the world is in Dubai or over there. Um, I don't know what it's called, and I don't know how many stories it has. You said how many?
212.
I feel like that's really short, so I'm going to say flush.
Okay, well, do you want to tell you if right or wrong? I'm assuming right now, right?
Yeah.
So it is called the Burj Khalifa. It is over there. It is the tallest building in the world, and it's actually even shorter than that, though. 163 stories. So
Okay, well, I was right, but
you called the bullshit in the wrong
in
direction.
the wrong direction. Yeah, I thought
So
that sounded short.
I felt like the first number wasn't tall enough, so I made it taller.
I thought that
And you were
sounded
like, that seems not tall. Like I should have been like, it's 6,000 floors.
then I would have been like, maybe. I should have thought about it as in like if you're thinking about 10 feet per floor, but then the lobby's probably giant,
Yeah.
so that
But
consider a
that, I
few
mean, okay.
floors. If
That
I was starting to think about it mathematically, I probably could have.
I think with stories, the way it works is not necessarily the amount of floors in the building, but like it's a
Hmm.
certain distance. I need to look it up, but I assume it's like a set thing that you can measure
Yeah.
buildings by. How many feet in a story? Buildings. The average is about 10 feet, but commercial stories can be between 12 to 15 feet or more. So
Yeah.
either way, still tallest building. It's 163 is the real number
Okay.
of stories.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Fun fact, fun fact. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
Bananas are berries.
I actually think that's true. I think that's a fact. I'm pretty sure they are.
They are. They
Yeah.
are considered berries.
I've heard that before.
Strawberries are not.
No. Yeah. I don't know why I was gonna throw it out. I was like, my mom's allergic to strawberries, as if that matters for this fact. Uh,
It does. It absolutely does.
so
It's apparently how they grow. A cucumber is also apparently considered a berry because of how it
it's
grows. It's like
it's because
self-contained.
the seeds are
Hmm.
inside the fruit, right? That's what it
Yep,
is, I think. And there's
something
many
like that.
or something like that.
Yeah. Grapes are considered berries.
Yes, but they look like
Raspberries
they
and
think
blackberries are not considered berries.
no, because again, like the
Hmm.
seeds need to be inside the fruit, so you got to
Yeah.
think of like that. I think like dragon fruit. I think would be. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of other things or berries like kiwis maybe,
Kiwis. Yes, they would. Well, there's also like
and
how they
also like
bloom. It's a single flower thing. That's
yeah
about that too.
there's also some that like can fit into many categories. It
Yes.
depends because there's not
Sub
like yeah
subsex. Hmm.
yeah, but not even like subsects. Like they can just like be like oh they're in this category and they're in this category over here because we've
Yeah.
just defined things differently.
Yeah. 100%. I thought that was really interesting though. I was
No,
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
sure. It's a good fact.
yeah. Okay, your turn."
All right, let me call up my notes again because I keep putting them down to see your face when you're telling your thing. All right. The first toilets with indoor plumbing in America were in the White House.
I think that's true.
That is not true.
Ah.
So the White House did not get indoor plumbing until 1833. I think hold on, is that right? Sorry, 1933. I have tiny little words written on here, but the first toilets with indoor plumbing in America were in Boston in the Fremont Hotel in
Oh,
1928.
interesting.
They had eight water closets.
I do like that name better than toilet.
Yeah, I was
I
trying to
like
find
bathroom.
that. I found that fact when I was trying to find the origin of the word toilet, and there was like there really isn't one. I guess it comes from French, kind of. So I was like, all right, that's not really a fact anymore. It's kind of like guesses.
Mm,
So I went subsect fact.
yeah. Okay. Well, I lost that point and I'm sad about it.
So do
Okay.
we only get a point if we fool? You only fool the other person, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, no, no. You
Or
get a
oh,
point.
and when you get it right,
You only get a point when you get it right.
are we keeping? Okay, so
I'm keeping track in my head.
you just didn't get a point there. I don't gain
Yes.
anything. Okay,
Correct.
that's fine.
Um, okay. You ready for this next one?
Yeah.
The moon smells like burnt toast. And I
I'm gonna
will
say
give you a
okay.
hint that astronauts have said that the moon does have a smell. So,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think it's
it's
false.
not.
I'm going flush on this one anyway. I don't think it's true that it's burnt toast, but I have heard it smells like something.
You
I
sure?
think burnt toast is like when you're having like a stroke.
That is also true. But you're correct. It's actually gunpowder that it
Okay,
smells
yeah.
like. Yeah,
Which
not
I don't
toast
know
though.
if I know the smell offhand, which is probably a good
It's
thing.
metallic-y.
Is
Like
it? I feel like you're guessing.
no, it kind of it has like a metallic scent to it, but it's also like something else,
Okay.
but I don't know how to describe it exactly.
Yeah. Also, I feel like you're getting a filtered smell either way because obviously you can't take your helmet off and
Right.
sniff the moon because, you die. So,
Could just be the ventilation system.
but yeah, the burnt toast thing, I was pretty sure. I was like, I think that's just having a stroke, and I doubt that I wouldn't know that it's also the moon at that point.
Yeah.
But have you ever been like, you smell something and you're like, I smell burnt toast. Am I having a stroke right now?
Am I shook or is it just
Because
the
like
moon?
I don't know why I'm smelling burnt toast. Like a neighbor
Okay.
down the hallway like burnt toast. And you're like, I hope I'm not having a
I
stroke.
hope not. All right, your turn.
All right. It's illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland.
This is like the ice cream in the back pocket thing.
What? Oh yeah, it's like a weird law.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, people don't do that. That's
Yeah, it's weird enough that I want
I
to
thought
say
yeah.
true. Because they,
Are you
I feel
saying
like
true?
I feel like they're pack animals or something, and then they're like prolongs their life. I don't know.
No, I mean you're part right. It is true. So,
Yeah.
it's considered animal abuse to only own one because they are social beings and they get lonely. So,
I know
yeah.
my guinea pigs. Apparently. That was a guess, but I figured that it sounded weird enough that it could be true. All right, so we're 2-2 right now. But you're technically ahead.
Because you've only said two things.
Yeah. I'm pissed about that. I realize now that this is the worst game because I'm a terrible liar, and a lot of this has to deal with poker face, and I just
I don't
really
think it. I think so far it's just
mad
been
about
me
that.
knowing things that's really ruined yours.
Huh?
I think so far it's just been me already knowing the thing,
Knowing the
kind of.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. I came up with 20.
20. Okay, I came up with five. I figured you said come up with five. So
Well, the issue was is I started, well, I'll tell
you
you
want me to?
after.
I can start making shit up later. Like it's fine. If you want to go, if you want to go 20
No,
deep.
we're only doing 5 each. I just came up with that many.
By the way, 20 deep was probably a chapter in that book.
Yeah. Okay. Um, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins.
This feels like an unintentional thing because they just breathe so damn slow because they're slow at everything. I mean, honestly, I'm going with true. Like, I feel like that would be true because dolphins are just like they're known for being underwater, but I don't think they hang out underwater that often. They keep coming up. They swim, but
It is true. Sloths can hold up their breath up to 40 minutes, and apparently dolphins cannot.
yeah, it's because their whole body like operates so slowly. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that like they just don't need to breathe that often.
Yeah. You got it. Damn, I'm really bad at this
Sorry,
game. You go.
I think I just know things. You just got to come up with some weirder shit that no one knows.
Okay. Okay. Learning my
uh,
lesson.
I guess I don't know. Here's one. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everyone's tongue print is different. Like fingerprints,
Um,
like everyone's got their own
everyone has their own
tongue
tongue
print.
print.
Yeah.
Uh, so
Like
it's
if you were to ink up your tongue and like slap it against a piece of paper, it would look different for everybody.
I don't know. Open your mouth.
Okay, hold on.
uh, I'm gonna say it is true that we all have different tongues.
It is true. I don't think the experiment you just ran has anything to do with it because even if that's the case that both of us have different tongues, that wouldn't mean that everybody in the world couldn't. But
But it disproves that, you
that
know.
all of them are exactly the same. That no one claimed that, but yeah. You ever see someone's tongue where they have like the really long tongue? It's like almost like
Oh yeah.
it's like
It's
like
like
they do
kiss,
like well yeah, but like
like
yeah,
and he goes
kind of
all the
like
way
that.
around. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And then
crazy.
some people go nuts with it and they cut it down the middle and they have like they
Oh,
can
like the
move around
snake
both
thing?
sides.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
but like some people
prong.
like do it and they can kind of like they prong it and they can move them both individually.
Dude,
That's
it's
crazy to me.
crazy. Well, it's a
Yeah.
muscle, you know, so you can train it to do weird things.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing it because like you think about how you use your tongue muscle and I have one section of tongue, so I'm like
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know how to just move the left side or the right side.
yeah.
I move the one thing.
It is one muscle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. You ready?
sure.
Okay. Um, in the 1700s, potatoes were the main currency in Ireland.
Like considered the main currency or like where the official like the government was like this is our currency right now.
No, it wasn't the government. It was just
The people.
recognized by the people. Yeah, that this was their main
Um,
currency.
I'm going false. I'm going flush on this one.
Damn it.
I I remember like I don't think that they really only ate potatoes. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that was left over after the British would take everything else was
Correct. Yes, in
potatoes.
World
Yeah.
War, I was playing on that a little bit. Where
Sorry,
World War II,
I know too many weird facts about everything.
I'm gonna get better at this game and I'm gonna destroy you. Okay,
But
your turn.
I know so I got 5 points, I guess. I don't think I got a single one wrong.
No, you didn't. Wait, are we done? Is that five each already?
No, I got one more for you, but you
Okay.
can't win. So this is
Yeah.
more of a pride point than anything. Okay. The Eiffel Tower was originally intended to be in Madrid, in Spain. For
I'm
those of
gonna
you who don't know where Madrid is.
architecturally it's not of that style. I'm gonna say flush.
It is a flush, but do you feel like it's more in the style of Barcelona? Because that's where it was originally supposed to
Yeah,
be.
I was like, I think I was like, I don't know. I feel like architecturally it wouldn't have belonged there.
But like you think Barcelona it would have been better?
Maybe.
That's where it was originally intended to be, was
Yeah.
Barcelona.
I would
The
say it is more
yeah.
Spaniard than it is
I
Italian.
they're both in Spain.
Oh, sorry. What city did you
Ma
say?
Madrid and
Oh,
Barcelona are both in
I
Spain.
my head went Milan. I
Oh, I even specified after it. I said which is in Spain in case you don't know,
I guess I didn't
which you
listen
did
to you.
not hear. Okay, well that worked
I
out for
my
you.
brain instantly started just thinking about Eiffel Tower.
That's
That's
funny. That's pretty funny. All right, I
I,
consider that one a
I went
success, but also a
Milan.
failure. Yeah.
I was right. So
Yeah, you were technically right. So the city thought it was too ugly, and so
okay. I was
so the
right.
artist,
I was right.
yeah,
Architecturally, it didn't belong there.
no, so so Gustave Eiffel he pitched it for Paris instead, and French they weren't too excited about it either apparently, but they went with it, and it turned out to work out. So
Yeah. Well, architecturally it does make a lot more sense for France, but I
well,
was like,
the guy I think was French. I think it's Eiffel. Like I think he's
it
a
sounds like a
French
French name. Yeah.
guy. But now I'm thinking about his first name's Gustavo, so I really don't know where he's from.
Maybe a mixture. I don't know.
Maybe he's Spanish and French. They're
It
not that
could it
far.
could be 100%. But yeah,
Uh,
I was right either way. Architecturally, I didn't think it would have fit really in Spain if it would have looked the same.
no.
But my
Oh,
guess is
so
that the
Gustave,
blueprint would
sorry.
have been the same.
He is Gustave Eiffel. He's from
Oh,
Dijon, France, the mustard
yeah, I
spell.
was Dijon the mustard. All right, man. All right, do I have to give you another one? Or are you good?
No, that was it, I think. What? Wait, did we do enough?
I don't know.
You, did you start or did I start?
You started.
Oh, then you would go one more time.
One more. Okay.
Then you could have tied apparently.
Okay.
I
Well,
think. But either way, now
Well, I
I
got
think
that
we
one
still
right.
can. Wait, how many did you get right of mine? Four?
Yeah.
Or is it three?
I
Okay,
think I
there you
only
go.
got one wrong.
Okay, so make sure you haven't done five yet, but I'm pretty sure you've done
I'm
four
just
then.
gonna go another one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've done
Either
four
way,
at any
I
point.
think you're the winner. So,
Nah,
or
we
I
could. I
think
think we could tie then.
I don't know. Maybe I got two wrong.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think you got no, you got some right, but like for the wrong reasons. That's what happened. Yeah, like you got them right with like terrible logic, but like you got one actually wrong.
Well, I didn't get them wrong for the terrible logic. My logic was correct with the guinea pigs.
No, but I like the tallest building. You're like that's way too
Oh yeah,
short. No,
that one was wrong. But I did get it right. Okay, so
yeah.
we're tied? No, because you
Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
because
Well,
four and
technically we're
four.
tied right now. I just haven't had a fifth opportunity
Oh
though.
my God. Okay, I have to think here. I want
You
to
have them written
go
down.
tr I know, but I'm thinking, do I go truth or do I go flush? I don't know. I'm trying to
Oh,
think.
you still have options. I
I got
did
a lot of
specifically put
options.
I put the ones I wanted to lie about down already, so I had them ready.
I have to really think about it. Dun, dun. Okay.
3 hours later. No.
Yeah, sorry, listeners. I'm really trying to strategize now. Uh, okay, I got one.
Okay.
Cows cannot walk downstairs.
Have they tried? Not.
They can't do the steps.
I know that bananas in pajamas can come down the stairs, but that's nothing to do with anything.
What?
Oh, you're too young for that. So there was like this stupid show that I think it was a show at least, when I was like really little, and it had like this
Uh-huh.
song that I still remember. It was like bananas in pajamas are
Oh, I
coming
know
down
that
the stairs.
song.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I ever watched the show to the point where I knew what was going on in the show, if I
Yeah.
ever watched it, but I knew the commercial.
Do you want to
Um,
know? There's the new thing that's chicken, banana, chicken, banana. I don't know.
that's true. Do I win?
You said that's
No,
a true?
I'm saying the chicken and banana thing was real.
Yes. Chicken, banana,
Let's see. Can cows walk downstairs? I'm trying to imagine a cow and how it
cow
may walk
walking
down a stair.
with their joints.
Yeah, pretty much like the only reason I could see is this maybe like would to be too front heavy and fall over. But I feel like they don't very often. They obviously don't very often walk downstairs either way. Because why would they be in the house? Um,
I don't know. Maybe someone keeps it as a pet. It's a first
does
floor
it count?
animal.
Does it have to be like walking downstairs as in like they're taking solid steps or like they just like don't have to fall on their back while they're going down the stairs. Like they don't have to like fall
They're
over.
not able of how steps are made. They're not able to do the per
Okay.
step.
I think they would be able to, depending on the step height.
Damn you. I hate you so much, Dan. You fucking made me lose the game.
do you do you know my so the funnier part is my
So
image of a
agitated.
cow walking is which isn't even cows, but it's the same kind of steps. Was I
Yeah.
was imagining fucking the Oregon Trail fucking oxen walking.
You're like trying to see it in your head. That's
Yeah.
funny. Damn you. You win.
This is a new game. We'll just call it Stump Dan, where we try to stump Dan on
Yeah,
facts.
apparently. Ugh, I'm gonna have to like deep dive and get real
It's all right.
weird.
I'll keep watching more random YouTube videos and learning more stuff.
You probably watched the same videos that I did.
No, I
Or
my my shit's weirdly so at this point my YouTube watching, I think, if I had to describe it, would be like I watch like I'm watching Smosh videos for whatever reason. I got into that during like 3 years ago.
yeah.
So I have them, and then I watch a bunch of these gambling people who like
Mm-hmm.
go to the casino and like they're like I'm gonna gamble on the slots and just play random games and try to win today. But they're like mildly entertaining to the point where I'm like, this is better than me losing money. So so I watch them and I hope they win.
Yeah.
And then it's like a bunch of history shit,
Hmm.
and or weird facts. So yeah.
Gotcha. Fun fact for you. So because of a lot of mutuals, Smosh, like all the cast of Smosh, or like some of them are always in
Mhm.
my recommended friends on Facebook
Okay. Do
because
you
we
think
have
you're their
mutuals.
recommended friends?
Maybe. I think
Does it go
Facebook
both
does do
ways?
that,
Okay.
but I do think that's really funny.
Yeah.
I do
I
watch Smosh. I think it's not one of like the regular. I don't really watch YouTube all that often anymore, but
yeah.
with what time? Um, but yeah, I do think my sister's a big fan of them, and so I recognized their faces, and so I was like, I
Yeah.
screenshotted and sent that to Shauna. I was like, it's like, look who's in my recommended.
Yeah, at one point when I was with Unranked and we were out at E3, I met
Mhm.
someone who then later ended up working with Smosh.
Yeah.
Like when they, I think, moved to uh when they sold to Defy originally. It was like
Oh,
a
okay.
long time ago.
That was a long time
I
ago.
think that's when they started working with Smosh, but I met them before that.
Got it.
Like, yeah. But either way, like so like they got mentioned on the show and I was like, I'm pretty sure I know that person. Then at one point they were doing an episode where they were like who memed it, I think. And so they throw a
Oh,
picture up of the person who did the meme, and I was like, that is the person I know because that's the same picture they have in the. I think I'm friends with them on Twitter or something like
so
that.
they were like a producer or something of the show?
Yeah, yeah, they're on the producing side.
Very cool.
I don't they have if they've been on camera, it hasn't been very often.
Yeah. No, that's
So,
awesome. I think it's
but
so
I don't
interesting.
know them anymore. I met them like once. They were nice,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I mean, yeah, going to that's how I meet half the people that I know is
yeah,
just through conventions. And so, and because I write for the big names in the industry, then I get into the private parties where all these famous people are. And I'm standing there being like, cool.
yeah.
I don't get like fangirly or like starstruck when I meet people. I think it's cool. I'd be like,
Yeah.
because other people get excited about it.
Yeah, when we were out there for E3, it's just the one year I went out for E3. Like
Yeah.
this is the one time I went out. We went to like the Rooster Teeth party, which at the time was a
Oh,
bigger
sure.
deal.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there was someone like just like giving tattoos out to whoever wanted tattoos. If you wanted to, you could sign up on the list. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a tattoo. But like I just started chatting with some people. Like and so like I wasn't anyone who ended up
Yeah.
being like famous that I know of at least. But they were very nice people. And then like I, would keep in touch with like Twitter a little bit afterwards, but I
Mm-hmm.
never went back. So, uh, we had also taken a picture with someone we found out was a VR porn star. I
Love
had never heard of them, but like,
fun.
and their friend they were there with ended up being they're like a cosplayer person, and they
VR porn star. What the heck?
yeah, and the other one's like a cosplayer who ended up actually on a Fox show where it was like competitive Lego building. She ended up being one of the
What?
contestants. So all of a sudden we were like, holy crap, she's on TV for that. That's weird because it's nothing to do with like anything you would think she'd be
Yeah.
involved with.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
What a party.
It was just a weird and honestly I didn't even meet them. They were talking to like
Yeah.
more talking to Alex and them. And I was just like they were like, come over and take the picture because we all had our unranked shirts on at the time, which
Yeah.
did not fit very well. They were like sausage casing shirts.
I have your shirt now.
You do have my shirt. It didn't fit me. So I was like, you can have it.
Yeah. I wear it quite a bit. It's my favorite night shirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
You didn't give me one of your shirts to wear, so
I don't have a shirt.
I know.
There is a fan club, a Tiffany fan club shirt though.
Like of you or of like the artist Tiffany from the 80s?
No, of me. Yeah. Uh, it's made
You're
by
like
my.
afraid to say. You're like, I shouldn't have said that loud.
No, it's my sister and Lavi. They're
Oh, okay.
like the president and vice president of this club, and it feels very cultish actually, um, because
How
they
many
have
sacrifices have been made in your name?
I feel like maybe a few. They're are shrines at their houses of me.
Okay, that's a little weird.
And I I love that I am adored, but it's very funny.
Yeah, the best I have is the hot dog you sent me.
I have the fries and you have the clapper
I
and
said the
you
best.
have
I said the best.
yeah.
That hot dog
You did
pillow I
sleep
do
with that
use.
hot dog quite a bit. Do you need a
I
new one?
I probably do need a new one. I actually do use it a good amount now because my bed is so fucked up. So I use it for like back support, so I don't wake up with my back hurting in the
Okay.
morning.
So
So
maybe add that to the Christmas list. Get Dan another hot dog.
or bed.
I'll
No,
work on
I.
that.
The problem with my bed is the frame is wooden and legs in the middle row of the legs
Hmm.
are all broken at this point except for one in the
Oh
very
my
top. So like
God.
where my head
So it's
goes,
the
it's
frame?
at normal height. So like it's the frame. So if for me to fix it, I have to take the mattress off, take the box springs off, go underneath and like realign it, and then try not to jump on my bed or move too hard on my bed or it knocks everything back off. So I have just wake up with back pain a lot now.
I need
I
to
need a new
come
bed.
to New York. We
Right.
need to go
You've
furniture
been saying this
shopping.
for too long now, where it's not happening. You're not coming, right?
I I am gonna come to New York. I am. And then we're gonna do a podcast. So oh, next week I will be in Florida.
That's nowhere near New York.
Well, I didn't pay for my ticket. So uh but no, I'll be in Florida. So we might have our first episode where
You're sweating profusely.
I'm in a different bathroom.
There you go. Hotel bathroom.
So
That's right. You can't just bring a green cloth with you like I could.
yeah, so I'm gonna bring all my recording stuff. Because when I land from Florida, I drive straight to Minnesota. So we'll have to either record two episodes there or it's going to be two different bathrooms.
Okay, hear me out. Idea. What makes a bathroom really? Is
A
it just some
bathroom.
place where you go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
like
proposing
this for
you
me.
just poop on the floor of your hotel room, and then you can just be like, "I'm in a bathroom now."
No. uh, hard decline on that idea. No thanks. But yeah, so like the next two episodes that come out after this one will probably be in other bathrooms.
Okay. I think you'll
Yay
be okay.
me.
I think, and these are places where you have your own place, or are you staying with people?
Staying with people.
Oh, they're not gonna like that. They're gonna be like, I have to use the bathroom, and you're
No,
in there just
okay.
podcasting.
One of them, there's going to be multiple bathrooms because it's a house. The second one, um, it's with Jerry, and she'll be fine. She'll be okay
Okay.
with it.
Okay.
So,
Just it's like you're like it's like a it's like it's like seven different little families and they're all staying in one house. There's one bathroom and Tiffany's just like, I'm gonna
I'm
do a
doing a
podcast.
podcast.
I need to have the bathroom for the next hour and a half at least.
Excuse me, I'm a podcaster. Oh man. All right. Well, folks, thank you all so much for listening and having a shitty old time with us here at the Porcelain Palace. We're excited to be doing it. I enjoy it still to this day. Dan is suffering through it, being held at gunpoint. And
You can't
yeah.
see it. It's behind the green screen.
But from our bathrooms to yours, folks, we will see you next week.
Goodbye.
How the fuck was I gonna do that? Uh-uh.